2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Rich, how do you see it?
HV3 is an amazing, dynamic player. The last time we saw these two matched up, Harold got the best of them. However, their competitor is showing some good form as of late.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Nicely done.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Going with the 8-iron here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. That's just inside the range. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Just didn't drop. This one's for bogey. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, that was pure. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. Putting for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Looking really good. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Bubba Watson currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. This third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, just missed. That's just about 3 feet away. Oh, that's a clutch par. Sitting at 1 over for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Going with the 5-iron here.
Uh-oh. This one's headed for the rough.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move into the top 20.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. And that's for a bogey. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Looking great now.
Oh, so close. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Bubba Watson, our leader in this one. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par now. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the 7th. Opting for the 5-iron. What does that lie look like?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. This sand shot awaits. This is their 5th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt about 11 feet in distance. This one's dialed in. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
That's brilliant out of the sand. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
And now this is what can happen when you start up a rivalry with a player of this caliber, now pulling further ahead of his playing partner. What a shot to make.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. And here we are with the third shot.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the hybrid.
What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par.
There it is. Now 8 shots back after that hole. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines Southridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And down she goes. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's catch up with Harold Varner. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Well, Rich, you think they're going to make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Was it a good line? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Sitting at +5 for the day. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's disappointing.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Judging it beautifully.
Sitting at 5 over for the day. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. That should find the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at HV3. This one looks to be a tad wayward. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Getting ready to play their third. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Such soft hands.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? And here we are with the third shot. Not bad. And a par putt awaits him. This one's looking good. Good putt, that. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here.
No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Sixteenth, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Ooh. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Sitting at 5 over for the event. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Time now for the 4th shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Going with the 7. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Here's their 6th shot. That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's frustrating. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? The finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
That's an awful error. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt for a final score of 79. Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey here. And that'll wrap things up for him here at this tournament. Well, Rich, it was great to share these moments with you and all the folks at home.
Lovely being alongside you as well, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.